Now, from the time that you graduated college to the time that you got your first record deal, how much time had passed?
From the time I graduated, I'd say like less than a year. It happened very fast, and it happened like very randomly.
How did that first deal come together?
I was singing in co-check one night, playing my guitar, and this kid heard me, and one thing led to another, meeting this person, that person, and I ended up at MBK, and they were managing Alicia Keys. It was the house of Alicia Keys, and they brought me to J Records, and it was a done deal, like right on the spot. And it was crazy because like after so long of just wanting this since I was really, really young, you know, I could have gone at it as a teenager, you know, and just said, skip this, skip college, but I wanted to have it all. And I really have been able to have it all. So I'm just blessed, you know.
So were you actually, you know, was Alicia Keys actually involved in that record deal or no?
I mean, her name and the connection, of course, like Jeff Robinson is one of the best managers in the industry. You know, what he's done with her career and what he's now doing with mine and Gabby Wilson and Tiara Thomas and Justine Skye, like it's going to be really exciting.
So your first album comes out and it debuted at number 4 on the Billboard charts. What was your feeling dropping your first album? Were you happy with the outcome? You know, unhappy? You know, what was your overall thoughts at that point?
I mean, I was overwhelmed by the critical acclaim. I knew that I was making great music. You know, I've always known that I had a special gift as a songwriter to say the most simple things in a beautiful way, you know. So I, nevertheless, to have four stars in Rolling Stone and like Billboard say the things that they said and all these huge reviews. The album sales, of course, I wish it went multi-platinum. I thought like, oh my God, this is so different. This is so special. People are going to go crazy. It's going to be the biggest thing in the world. And it didn't turn out that way, you know, and not yet either. I don't think that I've given up hope because on that album, because really it only reached the United States, and there's artists in the UK that come out in the US sometimes 2 and 3 years later on the same record that they did in the UK. So I feel like when the world really gets into that album and gets a chance to hear it, I think it's still going to remain a classic. I feel like it is.